Hi everyone, welcome to Brittany's launch party. How fun is this? How fun that you guys are here and exciting, and I hope that you guys are having a great time checking out all these books with us and filling up your wish list. And yeah, I'd just be totally amazed. These are fantastic books, phenomenal books. I'm not a day goes by that I'm not completely amazed by these books. I use them every single day with my daughter. We do an eclectic homeschooling, preschooling kind of thing. And these books are just, I'm seeing the value in them as we go more into our homeschooling journey. And they, they're worth it. They're pretty good. So I took a look. Brittany and I went over your guys' wish list that you sent over and also some of the information that you listed in the guest info form to compile a bunch of books to go to share with you today. I've got a lot to cover, so I'm gonna get started. Here we go. And comment, let me know, like let Brittany and I know which ones like you really like, and give us some feedback and all that kind of great thing. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start out with some of the baby and toddler books. We have these neat little stroller books. They're pretty small, about the size of my hand, and they have this cool little ring on them and a stretchy fabric, so you can hook it to the stroller. You can hook it to yourself. You can hook it wherever you want your bag, your go-to bag. I have a book bag that I wear, and then I just kind of like stuck it in it. And then I'm a baby wearer, so she always had it, access to it. So if you open it up, and it's got bright, bold colors and these little cutouts that the baby loves to get their little fingers in and learn. Plus, they learn all like different colors. And it's a book that they can move, which they like that. They like exerting their own independence. So if it's something they can do, it empowers them to do more. Okay, so that's a stroller book. We've got outdoors, jungles, animals. This is good. It's $7.99. Good stuff. It's a board book too. So next one we've got is the baby's very first touchy-feely animals playbook. We have several of these different kinds of playbooks. So if you like this style of book, it's a board book, big, bold colors. This is the touchy-feely ones. It's got all these like fun little textures and little finger trails, get their fingers in. And then we also have the beginner flat books. They're in the same series, but they have thick flaps that the kids can start working on their fine motor skills, lifting them up and down, pushing them down, and then also learning how to fold them down before we move on to the book. Just little ritual like stuff that kids they don't know unless they do it. So you got to give them the books to kind of show them how to move the flaps about, move their fingers all around, and they're very, very, very useful. Okay, and these are $12.99. These are good stuff. Good stuff. Another one in that same series. This is Baby's Very First Finger Trails to Cats and Dogs. Be a cat and dog lover. The leashes. Again, all these finger trails, and we're learning about colors and about different animals. Let's see here. This one's got the flap, see? I mean, and these hinges are on. They're not coming off. I'm yanking on it pretty hard. Okay. Another one of our list of flat books. This is one of our beginner. So the next stage up from the flat books is the peek inside. So this would be for like preschoolers on up. They have smaller flaps, a little bit more details to them. Oh, and these are fun. My daughter loves the bees. So you open this one up. And that one. And that one. And you open them all up. Yeah. And kids love being a part of the story. And this allows them to get their hands moving. You can read little tidbits of the information while they explore all the different things on the page. We have Peek Inside Garden, Animal Homes, Nighttime Animals. We have Zoo, Jungle, tons, lots of them. So you just search Peek Inside on Brittany's website in the little search bar, and it'll pop up all of them, plus a lot more, probably our See Inside books and our Look Inside. So let me back up for a second. The Peek Inside books are great for preschoolers, so 3, 4 years of age. And then the next one is the Look Inside series, same flap concept, smaller flaps, a bit more information and more detail. That's for 5, 6, 7 years old. And then for our bigger kids, that's the See Inside books. Let's see. Hot. course, all the way down to the bottom, right? Okay, so here's one of my See Inside books for the trains. Tons of these kinds of See Inside books too. These are great for 6, 7, 8 years old. And you'll see why it's great for the older ones. If you're homeschooling or if you're looking for some supplemental material to use outside of the classroom, these See Inside books are where it's at. So here's your table of contents. They all have tables of contents. And you'll see, I don't want to open, so all of these little things here, all of these are little flaps. And there's tons of information underneath them. So the kids, I mean, there's probably 10 flaps on this page. Lots of flaps. Detailed information underneath them. So you get to learn all about trains. There's flaps all through here. These are all flaps. All these are flaps. Luxury travel, tons of flaps on this page. And the fold out. So we have, this is trains. We have telling time, weather and climate, picture atlas, famous places, how things work. Exploration and discovery. That's a really good one to get if you're homeschooling. That it gets kids asking all kinds of questions. And then with Usborne's nonfiction books, they are internet linked, which means you have access to thousands of more resources and information. So if you find that your child is really liking a certain topic or a certain part of the book, you can use that website, go on and find even more stuff. It's really quite great. Okay, so back to the kids. This is for newborns. So are on up for tummy. We call them our tummy time books. They are fold out. They got big, bright, beautiful colors, which kids gravitate towards first. And it can stand up just like this. So you can put it out and you can let them crawl forward. It gives them something within arm's reach that they're moving towards. Give them a goal to set for as they're working out their back muscles and their stomach muscles and trying to crawl themselves around. We've got things that go. We've got 1, 2, 3 on the farm. We have a couple of different ones. So these are the fold-out books. You can search fold-out books on Brittnie's website. So this is a very, very popular one. It is out of stock until the end of this month. If you really, really like this book, let Brittnie know, and she can contact you as soon as this book comes in. You can also book a party with her, and when you host your party, this one will be back in stock, and you can add this one to your hostess rewards. I like it because it actually has functional wheels that stands up. That's fun. It works. It's really simple, but it works on cause and effect and counting. So it starts out with the lion is driving the bus. It's over here. Panda is waiting for the bus. And then you turn the page and the kids see the panda's on the bus. And it goes through all different parts of the town as the wheels go round and round. My daughter loves this book. We sing the Wheels on the Bus song all the time. And when she got this one in, she was ecstatic. And so now she sings the Wheels on the Bus song to herself as she's playing along. It's really cute. Okay. Another great kids book for 1 year, 2, 3, even 3 years old. My daughter actually learned part of her alphabets using this book. The alphabet picture book is beautiful, great, cute pictures, big, bold, and beautiful. And it goes through the letters of the alphabet. There you go. And it's really thick pages. So Tyler's not going to rip this one. Good stuff. That's the alphabet picture book. Okay. Moving along. Another great toddler book. I was just mentioning this one to Brittnie. This one is our All Better book. It's got reusable stickers on them. You can stick right here. They aren't sticky on the back, so they're not going to like stick to things. They're not even going to stick to your hair, but they stick to the book. So they all go back here. So we're working on matching colors. And as you read the story, it talks about how all the animals get hurt. They have little boo-boos, and we clean it up. We kiss it, put a bandage on it, and all better. And you can match the little guy, the little animal, to whichever one it is. And this one happens to be the bear. And sat on a thorn, poor guy. So we put a band-aid on it, and it's all better. So that one's all better. That's good. That's a really, really good one. We have Fairy Tales book. So this is part of our dual reader series. We've got a couple of different ones of this one. One of our favorite ones is the Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. It's a pretty big book, and what's really unique about it is that it is two-tiered. So see how with fairy tales, you have the top line, and then you have the bottom line here. When your child is just learning how to sit down and read a couple of pages of a book, you can read the top page and the top line only, and it makes sense. And as your child's attention span grows, you can read the top and the bottom. And then eventually, your child will be able to read the top lines, and you can supplement with the bottom. So you're reading together, and then they'll eventually start reading both the top and the bottom. The other thing really unique about these books, this is our illustrator Stephen Cartwright. He liked to draw little hidden ducks on every page. It's really cute. So the kids love to find a little hidden duck, and they love to hear stories. Just random. Okay. Our white clean books. I know there was a whole lot of interest in this. These are super great. I use these all the time. I keep one in our on the go bag. I keep one in the car. These were a lifesaver on our plane ride when my daughter, at the time she was a toddler, we got on a plane and we went to Washington to go visit family. It was just her and I had no idea how I was going to entertain. I mean, it's hard enough to entertain yourself on a plane for 4 hours, but to entertain a toddler too. And these books came in handy. They're thick. I think they're thicker than any other white clean book that I have come across, and they actually wipe clean. So this is the pen that comes with it. It is washable. And I'll just do it on the front here. So, and it wipes away very nicely, very nicely. Even days afterwards, I'll come back and I'll wipe it clean, and it's good. It's really good. So these this is beginning pen control, and I'll open it up so you can kind of see what we got going on in here. Lots of things to trace, lots of things to do. I actually picked up a pack of the multicolored white dry erase markers so that my daughter can actually go in there and color and have fun. We do it together, and it's a great time. But it's a great I do busy bags, so I can get some work done so that she can also entertain herself. And these are a winner every single time. Okay. We got some homeschooling information here. I know some of you were interested in what kind of books you could do for homeschooling. One of my favorite ones, besides the See Inside books, the other ones is the Lift the Flap question books. We have about the body, we have about the world, general questions about the world, about what's going on. And these are all big flaps, and you can see there's really good information, a really good amount of information in them. And it talks about what happens with our body. If you got a kiddo that's learning how to potty train them, this one will be a little bit much. But the Flip Flap Body book, this one my daughter loves. So it's thicker pages. It's not a board book, but it's thicker. And then every other page has got these flaps. She learned so much from this book. And talks about everything with your body. So this is 3 or 4 years old. The questions answer body book, that's 6, 7, 8 years old. And we have a couple of other body books. If you're interested in the body, just search in the search bar on Brittnie's website. Just search body, and so much will pop up. Okay. One more. We have our first encyclopedia book. So we have our first illustrated encyclopedia, and then we also have our first illustrated encyclopedia books. These are great for 6, 7, 8 years old, and you'll see the pictures are beautiful, and then they just have nice chunks of information. Remember when I talked about that, let's see, that website? So about it being interlinked. If you get this book, and then you have this down here, it has a website there. And you go onto that website, and you click on the drop down, you choose this book, and you choose what page, and it gives you so many more stuff. You've got games, virtual games and activities. You've got drone footage. You have reenactments. You have virtual tours. Really awesome stuff. It's the sea and oceans. We also have human body, and then we have science. And then for the encyclopedias, we have science, geography, and history. Another great book for homeschooling is our Usborne World of Animals. Check this out. This is one of my favorite ones to show. I love, love, love the pictures of this book and all of the information. This is actually ours. I mean, I can't read all of the information for my daughter, and she's only 3.5, but she loves animals. So I'm able to get like a couple of pages in and just read like the first couple of lines. And then when she wants, she's like, "Oh, mom, can you read it again?" I'm like, "Sure." And so we'll open it up, and then I read another couple of lines. And so we're learning. And this one is internet linked as well. Okay, moving along. Um, One of you guys had asked about Do Nice, Be Kind, Spread Happy. That is an excellent book. I don't have that one with me, but I do have the sequel to it. And this is Be the Change, Make It Happen. They're both very similar books in the sense that they have all of these great activities that kids can do to get active in their community, to help people around them, to learn compassion and empathy, and to make a change in people's lives. So if you are interested in those kind of books, it's Do Nice, Be Kind, Spread Happy, and this one is Be the Change, Make It Happen. Good stuff. Another one of my my favorite books that teaches a lesson is Aesop Stories for Little Children. This is ours, and it's been very well loved. We read it almost every single night. So if you're not familiar with Aesop Stories, it's got there's our content. And it's the classics: The Fox and the Crow, The Hare and the Tortoise, The Ant and the Grasshopper, The Lion and the Mouse, The Fox and the Stork, The Town Mouse and the Country Mouse. And they're shortened versions. But you still get the full effect of the moral of the story. And you can see the beautiful illustrations, and it's a fun read. So that's Aesop's Stories for Little Children. Okay. Our drawing books, I highly recommend our drawing book. So this is the step-by-step drawing dinosaurs, but we also have smaller versions of how to draw people, how to draw animals, things to make and draw. All those books are so great. I'm lucky if I can draw a stick figure. But with these books, I'm over here drawing a whole world of dinosaurs with my 3.5-year-old, and she just thinks the world of it. She thinks I'm the best artist ever. I'm like, okay, kid, well, I'll take all the compliments I can get, but it's really because of these Osborne books. Okay. Another great one for homeschooling. So we have the story of science, and then we also have the story of space. Check these out. So again, they're great reference books. These are great for a little bit of the older kiddos. So probably middle school and up, even some like high school freshmen. If they are struggling with a particular topic, this breaks it down nicely, and is also internet links. Go on and get more resources. Okay, moving on, you guys. One of my favorite new books is Can I Join Your Club? This is a great book to teach kids how to include others, and it's very much an anti-bullying book. It's one of my favorites to read. It's a beautiful book, beautiful page, beautiful illustrations, big bold. But so it's all about this duck who wants to find some friends, and he asks the snake and the lion and the elephant if he can join their club, and they all deny him. So, feeling a bit discouraged, he knows what he needs to do, and he creates Duck Club. The first person that joins his club is Tortoise, and then the next one is the rabbit, and then finally, everybody wants to join a club, and it's our club. It's a good book. So that's Can I Join Your Club? Greek myths and legends. We have several Greek myth books on there. We also have Greeks and Romans. Those are very cool books. And check this out. So this is for the older kiddos, but tons of information. And this one's also internet linked as well. So you can go online and get tons more information. All the illustrations and the information. Okay. So we have two different kinds of Can You Spot books. There's 1001 Animals or 1001 Things to Spot books. We have many different ones of those ones. And then for the a little bit older kiddos, we have the Great Wildlife Search. This is the older version, but the new one is the Great Wildlife Search. I'll show you what the difference is. So this is for probably like 3, 4, 5 on up. It teaches counting. You can see the detail in it. And you can find all the animals on the pages. So that's on the farm, in the Arctic. Lots of now for the older kiddos, and you'll see just like 6, 7, 8 on up, you'll see the pictures are a lot more detailed. A lot more detailed. A lot more information. So you got a little more information about the animals in here. This is a good one to read through. My daughter and I enjoy going to that one. So I'll say there's no like super graphic or like bloody scenes or anything like that. So my daughter at 3 and a half, this is totally appropriate for her. She likes it. So don't be discouraged if you really like that book, but you're afraid that it might be too much for your little guys. It's okay. We also have 1,000 series. So these are great thick cardstock books. When you think of 1,000 animals, think of 1,000 animals. We also have 1,000 things that go. So if you've got a kiddo that likes trucks and cars and trains and boats, and that'll be the one. That'll be the one. There's 1,000 things under the sea. What? Oh, and there's the table of contents. You got all that too. Okay. One more. Okay, so this is American-Lee book. We also have Animal-Lee book. If you know the I Love You So Much books, it's kind of like it's a play on that. So it's a play on I Love You, and it's an adverb adventure. This one happens to go through all the beauties and the wonders of our United States of America. It says, I love you capitally like Washington, D.C. I love you tremendously like a redwood tree. I love you continuously like Seattle's rain. I love you abundantly like the fruited plain. It's a good book. So it's same concept all the way through the book. Yep. Okay, you guys. So that's those are the books I got to share for you today. Thank you so much for being here for Brittnie's launch party. We're going to post the shopping link here soon. We're here to help you find the most perfect books for the readers. So ask questions, send Brittnie a message. She'll be able to give you some recommendations. And then think about hosting with her. Her first 12 weeks is when she can offer the most hostess rewards. That's double rewards. So just for an instance, like the month of May, I can offer $75 plus on top of the regular hostess rewards. But Brittnie, being in her first 12 weeks, she gets to offer double that. So make sure you book with her. If this looks like a ton of fun to you and you love children's books and you want to help Brittnie and I spread the love of reading, you want to change children's lives, you want to promote literacy, and you want to open these kids' worlds to a whole world of possibility, let's talk about joining our team. Brittnie would love to have you. She'd love to have a buddy to go along this journey with. I'd love to have you. I have a team of ladies who are just rocking it, and we are making things happen, and we'd love for you to join us. I would be here to help you help you along, help get your business started, just like I am for Brittnie, and help you every step of the way. So I'd love to have you. If that sounds like something that you want to do, then let's chat. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.